punch, club. We've got ourselves, you know, we've got our work cut out for us. The easiest way to say that. The other way to say it is, well, we got some stuff to do. We might even have some explaining to do, but mostly we just got stuff. We got stuff. That's not even proper English. What we probably want to do is take a rest. I probably shouldn't have eaten all that food, but at the same time, I don't know. It's gonna just waste and thing. I don't know. There might be an inventory cap. We don't have enough star power for our thing. We need a little more rest. Thank you very much. I know how this feels. Taking naps kind of almost willy-nilly. Milli-vanilly. We probably need to do some movie shooting. Throwing a party might not be a bad idea either. Probably doing that before we, I mean, it doesn't really matter in what order we do it. We can't even get that. But hey, raising our rank is going to be really useful for... Do we get food from this? We do get food from it. Huh. I didn't even consider that. I thought we just sat there and boogie nighted our butts off. Instead, we do really well. There we go. Alrighty, let's go fight. No, I don't. I don't feel safe for it, and I also am a little petrified. First I was afraid, and then I was petrified, but we already did the disco dancing. I guess that's not important. Trying to get all that stuff done. I'm still confused what this mimic techniques does. So I'm just gonna kind of run with it. I understand. It says, hey, deal opponent's damage back to him. So one could say it's not an automatic, like, here, you dropped this and just immediate, like, I'm not going to immediately give him 10 back. That was the other thing, really. I don't think it's going to just, all the damage accumulated is going to show up at the start of this round and go bam. Is it like the more damage you do to me, the more power my, like, attacks have? It's a rough thing. I'm learning. And learning is hard. We have to continue. Literally, we have to continue. But it's fine because, you know, these guys are weak. I say as I can't even get past this. Alright. Yeah, now's the time where, you know, those attacks come back, right? There we go. No, we're just gonna get our butts punched in. Come on, we've beaten this alien before. Is he really this bad of an issue? Your other guy went down just fine. Like, no real issues to speak of. And yet you, mister, you got problems. Called, I am gonna kick you in the face. Or the chest area, because it's very difficult to get that high. I may have agility, but I don't have flexibility. That's my issue. My issue is that you are dead and I had to find another challenger. Yeah, it's like we're more than halfway through our stuff, so I'm not too worried. I ain't gonna wuss out today, unless this guy totally kicks our butt and we don't get anything for it, in which case I guess, you know, wussing out wouldn't have been too bad an option. We still have the option, or technically kind of the option, once we beat this guy. And I say that with confidence so the game can dash it away. Once we beat this guy, this dang alien showing up to take our cows again, how dare you? Those cows have families. And unless, you know, you're going to take all those families, but I don't believe it. What if one guy gets left behind, you know? What is that kind of mercenary thing where you take down everyone except one dude and say, hey, you, go be our messenger? I always like that thing. It should be, you know, one guy lives to tell the tale. I'm gonna skip out, get a little stuff, get a little bit of money. By a little, I mean a lottle. That's not a real unit of measurement, but I'm gonna make it so. Gosh, we have a lot of money. A lot of money we can't really do anything with. Like, I can make you a gift, and I I can fall in love with you. I'm curious though now. Well, like, you know, there's no thing here, so we don't need to buy any sporting goods stuff. Although, you know, I can't say that with 100% guarantee. Just kidding. We don't need to. What a waste of $3. I mean, I have so much to spend. Hey, Potion Slen man, I'm just looking. Even though we have our personal chef, now that we have a stupid amount of money, can't we just like throw a whole lot of food at us, see what happens? It seems like now I see it's like 7's the max limit for anything. It's not like there's a box of stuff and we can have 28 meats. It's just 7 is the max thing. So let's not worry about that. Instead, let's you know what? Yeah, let's just get a little. I should definitely still be doing the sparring fights. They're not really that much in the, like, you know, you get 3 or 2 points, but every 2 days or so, just like that much is probably still worth it. Especially if like the $20 price tag is not even a thought anymore, which I do really like. You know, I go ahead and crucify me now, but I have not seen pretty much any Rocky movie except for like maybe half an hour I saw a couple days ago. I think IFC was doing a Rocky thing, and probably still is doing a Rocky thing. Talking about, he was doing a commercial and the guy was making fun of him. He's like, yes, we have the fame, but is it worth it? And I don't know where I'm going with this. The point is, it's this nice rags to riches thing that, you know, they probably had a serious Rocky inspiration going on here. You can kind of feel it. So, that definitely shows up. This would be good, but that would be better. Not like we've ever really worried about wasting our junk, but I was gonna chat for. I was just gonna chat. I misclicked. Thank goodness love isn't a misclick, except for the fact that you know, literally is sometimes. I don't know. That sounds overly cynical, but you know, sometimes the battle of love and dialogue is a landmine strewn mess. Thankfully here, you know, we can just go, hey Adrian, you're beautiful. And no, okay, just kidding. Give me a sign, lady. What happened to the flower? What happened to the hearts? Whatever happened to true love? A la Huey Lewis in the news. You know, those guys, they seem to have a lot of stuff about love. It's like 90% of their songs. Well, I don't know. No, I was about to say Buzz 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 was a cover, but also it was still kind of about love. A Hit to Be Square isn't, but everyone just kind of remembers Hit to Be Square as the American Psycho song, which, to be fair, it's still a great movie and like worthy of it. But after that, I was legitimately curious, like, wonder how good 4 is. And I mean, like, Hit to Be Square is good. The title track, not title track, the debut the first one, that first song on the CD, Jacob's Ladder, pretty good. It's a strong opening to the album. After that, I don't know, it's okay. Stuck With You is alright. What is the one with the microphone? The guy, he's like, I'm the guy on the harmonica. Because that's not Stuck With You. But, you know, you get to Hit to Be Square and it's like, yeah, finally, it was worth it and it's good. I like it. It's probably been over, like, my brain has overplayed it because of American Psycho maybe. And then after that, yeah, the rest of it's alright. Forest for the Trees, I guess. Like, simple as that, I don't really like. It kind of goes on a little too far. I think it's just the way that it, like, the melodic kind of tone of it. But naturally, I would probably say naturally ranks high above. Probably because I'm still a sucker for any sort of like acapella thing, but they did a really good job of just like a nice simple acapella song. It is a love song, I guess, but that's not really what I was counting against it. Trying to think like, no. Do you believe in love? If this is it, tell me a lie. I guess the only one, this is now we're moving in picture this, I guess. I should have started with that, but like, the only one isn't exactly a love song, because it's kind of like I knew this kid, he was cool, but then he fell in love with the other lady. It is kind of a love song still. Which makes it hard for me to say, like, it's not. What is the opening to... What is the opening to picture this? I don't have it in my head. It's not there. File not found. To be fair, though, my thing was messed up and even though I put in the thing, it didn't sort it by numbers. It sorted by the title. So my like CD track listing of a picture of this is all skewed. Thanks, Windows Media Player. It's the same thing that like ruins all of the San Andreas soundtrack stuff because it's not in various artists. It goes, here's 17 albums because they're all different albums. Whatever. You know, that's grievances to be aired at another time, I suppose. This is probably the perfect time for it. The supposed waffling technique of muttering on and on seems to be important right now. And we can go back into sports. Sports is pretty simple. Oh, you know what? Heart of Rock and Roll. That's not really a love song. That's like, check out rock. It's cool. I want a new drug? No, because, like, one that makes me feel like when I'm with you, it's still kind of a love song, but it's less like a, oh, I love you. It's just like, hey, pretty lady, you're cool. You get me high. Sort of thing. Heart and Soul. See, now, instead of, like, as much as I do like Heart and Soul, it's overwritten by Macross 7's Heart and Soul because it's so good. Pretty much everything that Firebomb does is amazing, but like the moment, because I think Heart and Soul is like the movie track, kind of reminds me of like Kamen Rider and Super Sentai when it's like, we made this movie not only because we could sell a toy, but also because we could have more music. You know, bring in a cool guy. What was it? For Kamen Rider Decade, they brought in Gact to do some through the journey thing. It's a good song. I'm not really a Gact guy, but like it's good. I never got to see him do what. I don't even know if that was actually ever put into play. He was supposed to be the alternate universe Rider Man. The dude with the fake arm that does a bunch of stuff. But I don't know. I think that only got turned into like a picture book thing because they didn't have time. Because Decade was really only like 33 episodes compared to like 50 that they usually get for stuff like that. How does Soda not give you like energy? That doesn't make sense to me. We should eat a little of that. That was misclick. You all saw it. It was such a misclick. Gosh. I'm still generally worried. Rio seems like a tough cookie. Even right now we're super low and he's still got that Cobra Strike. We're at an 8 now. let's maybe switch it up. Go do a little farmstead working. What's up, mister? Game? Video game? Are we supposed to... Oh, right. I wasted like $7 or something like that. Hello, Mr. Robot Man. Are you like a bipedal Johnny 5? Because you'll make me feel a little bad that I'm going to kick the crap out of you. Kamen Rider Decade, 33 episodes, Heart and Soul. It's Heart and Soul, man. It's so good. Fun fact about Macross 7, there is an official English version of like a bunch of the Firebomber, the fictional band's songs. And there's like an in-universe explanation that there is like another band on a different space colony that was like, nah man, Firebomber stole all our songs, those cheap frauds. We made the music, check out our stuff. And so it's English lyrics. It's okay. It's not great. Like, the lyrics aren't amazing. Granted, I'm sure that the, like, I've looked at translations for the lyrics of stuff like Totsugeki Love Heart and Seventh Moon. And I'm sure that some of those are embellished in a way that it's like, of course you can't fit, like, you make really nice prose when you're translating lyrics, but if you're trying to syllableize it, which probably isn't a real word, syncopate it into the rhythm of a song, especially a Japanese kind of song, that's usually a lot of syllables going in. And then if you're trying to get into the rhyming scheme, which, I mean, a lot of songs still do rhyming schemes. It's hard for me to think of a song, like, recently that I can think of. It's like, no. I mean, I don't know. Yeah? We're gonna continue this time. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good probably because we don't have, like, no health because I ran into this fight blindly. Hi, not RoboCop. Robert Cop. You can tell he's not RoboCop because look at his spindly little legs. But yeah, it would be difficult. At the same time, it's not great. It's like Totsugeki Love Heart. The lyrics sound so generic comparatively, and it's like, man, I don't know. Something about Totsugeki, like the original, it gets me in just like a, man, this is good. This is some good. I feel the love heart attack that you're trying to throw at me, which, now that I've said that, definitely sounds odd. What the Cylon are you? I don't even watch Battlestar Galactica. I know that's weird. He does have that Die Hard thing, so he's probably not going to be... We're probably... There's a good chance we'll cut it here. You know, it is only 2 fights after him to get it. Yeah, you've got the Die Hard thing. Although that looks like it's energy pool, which means that, so maybe... I always thought, in my brain, for some reason, it just, like, turned into the Jason Voorhees in Mortal Kombat thing, where it's like, oh, you... That one variation that even when he loses, he gets back up and gets, like, 30% of his life back. That... No, it's a little less than 30%, otherwise that'd be stupid. Is it, though? It's been so long, you know, I got that game on PC, and I feel like I didn't even get an apology for that. Like, going in purely blind and then going, oh, this is a bad port. Oh, this is awful. We get... Great. The bottom part of the armor is in our hands. More like the bottom part. Nah, but seriously, we did it. And we got our Way of the Tiger thing. What's this thing we're missing over here? Karate chop. Oh, wait, we need the hold on. everyone stop, shut up for a second. I need that karate chop. No! Cobra Strike, we're the best around, and contrary to popular belief, no one is gonna take us down. Is that karate chop worthful? I don't know. Which means at that point, yeah, we've pretty much like mastered that, which is a little scary. I don't really think we need any of this stuff, and we definitely can't get to the way of the bear because we need our strength up, and I'm never ever going to do that. This requires a 2, so like technically we get good to here and then get the fine. Well, we don't need a block, so I guess that doesn't important. Fast reaction will be good. Slightly increases energy. Slightly increases energy consumption, but we usually have excess energy, and if we're working on our stamina, it'll help, and then we'll have an excuse to use skip tactics. Although, granted, we don't really want an excuse to use skip tactics. It's pretty good. Long timer seems really good because positive effects are better and negative effects also last longer. I don't know if that is... I'm pretty sure that's just inside battle. I don't think our love is going to go longer just because we're a long timer. Also, haha, Doctor Who, I get it. But in the way of the turtle thing, I'm not really sure. Like, some of this stuff might be good. Not really. Like, maybe the meat runner, not losing stamina would be nice. Block attack doesn't matter. Wasting less energy sounds really nice. Shining Knight is pretty good. All this really nice things, but at the same time, stuff that would be kind of hard to get to. And this is where we lose it because we can't get there. Nonetheless, we can't. Let's not worry about that until we get there. For now, let's be proud that we got ourselves an armor piece. One of the many we may have to work at because this looks like it's going to be an episode to wrap up on. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and click the like button. If you didn't, I don't know, click the dislike button. I don't care. It just means that you're reacting, and that's fine by me. If you want to see more stuff like this, follow me because I make videos like this pretty much every week. Some would say every day, and they'd be wrong because I don't do weekends, but that is not really the important thing we're having here. If you want new videos, subscribe here. For now, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.